to another episode of Room 1710. Today, I got a special guest with me. Today, I got Rena Moe. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
That's good. That's good. That's good. So, Rena, you are an entrepreneur. You got
Yes.
your own business.
Yes, a few of them.
How is that?
Hard.
Like, how many do you have?
5 currently.
Five?
hmm
Damn, I thought it
I,
was
I
like two.
always count any in like business endeavor I do as a part of my business. So like even with my YouTube, I consider that business because a lot that goes into it.
It is. It is. It is.
Yeah,
Yeah, most
I'll say
definitely.
5.
So, what made you get into that? What made you get into this type of business?
Just being an entrepreneur in general.
Entrepreneur in general, yeah.
Well, I kind of always knew I didn't want to work for nobody, and I really just didn't need to.
Mm-hmm.
I was always told I was bossy growing up. Just every teacher on my family just like you bossy, you talk back, disrespectful. So I just
Dang, you got
it wasn't for me.
disrespectful?
Bad.
Oh.
It just wasn't for me. Like listening to people, I don't know why. I just don't like being told what to do.
Mm,
I don't. I don't like nobody telling me what to do. And I tried to go to school. I love animals, so I was gonna go to school to be a vet.
mm-hmm.
Then I changed my mind. I wanted to be a midwife.
A who?
It's a OGBYN.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, OGBYN, but you do your own practice
Mm-hmm.
because I'm into holistic. So
Okay.
I didn't want to do it the traditional medicine way, like the Western way. I wanted to go like back to my roots and do it holistically and naturally
That's right.
and do my own practice, open my own clinic. But in the midst of doing it, I don't know, it just didn't feel right. Like it didn't feel like that was what was making me happy. I feel like I really was doing it out of my family forcing me to go to school and wanting me to do the stuff they want me to do.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing what I wanted. So I was like, nah.
So you weren't completely focused while you were in school. You just kind of had like a little itch.
Yeah, no, so I was focused in school, but really what it was, I really didn't leave school because of that. I feel like if I was forced to leave school because I knew like it just didn't feel right, but like I couldn't afford it no more.
Yeah.
So I just was like, I'm gonna just do what I want to do, make my money, and be done. Just work until I can build up my clientele and my business, and so
So you have your makeup business. I know you have your cosmetic and accessories,
hmm
your YouTube.
hmm
What other ones do you have? So
so I throw business events. I have not done any since I moved to Houston.
okay.
I'm starting them back up this year. So I throw
Like a
business
networking event?
networking events.
Okay.
Yeah. They're mostly, I've only thrown them in Chicago. It's like pop up shops / open mic,
Mm-hmm.
networking. Come get, we have food trucks, food vendors. It's like a real nice event. So I do that. Um, I guess the term nowadays is promoter.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess my promotion, my cosmetics line, my makeup. I'm a makeup artist. My YouTube, and then I also have a hair business.
Yeah. So talking about the makeup and the hair business, like what inspired you to get into that? Because that's not a like easy thing to get
Yeah,
into.
I always been into it. Like I can't even really tell you the hair part. I've always been doing hair. Like y'all,
Mhm.
my hair look a mess, so don't say
It
nothing.
does not.
But but I've always been into hair. Like I've always been the older girl cousin. So
Okay.
I'm always doing everybody hair.
Mm.
And and then I am in my generation, the only girl and the
Really?
youngest. Yeah.
Oh,
I have
okay.
nieces and nephews now, but at the time I was the only girl and the youngest.
Mm.
And I had a whole bunch of aunties and my mom. They wasn't keeping up with what was,
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
So I'm telling them, helping them. My auntie, she really always kind of made sure I look good. But after a while, I'm older. She getting older. She not really.
Focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gonna make sure she look good, of course. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure like, no, let me do this, and so just being the girl in my family, always the one doing something, and
Mm-hmm.
my mom did not know how to do hair. After a while, I moved away not moved away, but like moved at my grandma's house. So my aunties wasn't always there doing my hair no more. So my mom, she couldn't do hair to save her life, like at all.
So
So
who'd
I
you
had to
learn
do
from?
my aunties
Oh,
really,
okay.
and just trying new stuff on myself.
Mm.
So if I wasn't with my aunties, I had to figure it out on my own, like learn how to do my own ponytail, because I was not finna go to school looking no type of way. Kids is mean, y'all. Kids is mean. They're very mean.
Hella mean.
Yes, and I was already getting bullied because of my last name, so I'm not adding the hair onto it. You know, kids make rhymes and stuff.
Wait, with Mo?
No,
Or
Mo is not my last name. My last name, I don't like giving out my government,
you
but
ain't got to.
no, I'm gonna say it. My last name is Walls, so I was always Rena Balls or something, something like that. So I was not trying to add on.
With the childish.
Yeah, I'm not trying to add on to it. So I made sure I looked good when I went to school.
Hey, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So how like tough has it been? Because I'm a guy, I don't know too much about hair, especially makeup, but I know you sell wigs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, in some of those wigs, I'm just finding out like it's like $500 for a wig.
Yes.
I had no idea about that.
Yes.
I'm like, damn. Here I am complaining about it. Probably what it could be.
$80 haircut.
What?
I wish. I wish.
So I mean, with all that, like with the price being so high and probably like the market being tough, like what's the mindset that you have in this business and to continue?
I feel like the best way to just go about it is just to be you, be authentic. Like, don't follow trends. When you follow trends, you get stuck in that wave of following trends. And then who's to say when the next trend will happen?
True.
Or what the next trend will be?
Yeah.
Because a lot of one trend I say that was crazy to me, a lot of people was hopping on, was cancel culture. Like, I couldn't understand that.
Yeah.
So people to me were hopping on it only because they didn't have nothing else to hop on. And they were just like following trends, but that was such a negative trend. So I feel like your best bet is to just be authentic and always use your creativity. Like, stay in your creative bag. If you be creative, of course, a lot of stuff can't be started over or started new because there's so many of us. It's been people before us invented stuff, but it's always different ways of do stuff. Do stuff your way. Like, nobody thinks like you. So, if you just stay in your creative bag and do stuff your way, you probably could start something new, or, just have good skills,
Yeah.
have a good skill, know how to do, like, you're doing good at what you do.
Yeah.
So people will come to you off of that, and people just admire like a good, genuine person too.
That's true.
It's hard to find.
Yeah. Especially, I guess, people come to you off of your passion too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Passion, creativity, like you said, consistency.
Exactly. That's the hardest thing. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's so cliche. They be like, oh, just stay consistent. So cliche, but it really makes a difference. Like, I can always see the difference between when I'm really going in and then when I'm just like, all right, I'm tired. You get tired, your money gonna get tired.
You talking about tired physically or tired like creatively?
Both. Because you have creative, they call writer's block.
Yeah.
You have creator's block.
Yeah.
Especially if your spirit is not good.
Yeah.
Your creativity come from your spirit, So if you're not in good spirits.
Or just life.
Yeah. If your life is in shambles, your creativity is in shambles.
Yeah, yeah.
You're going to be sitting there just like your brain is not twisting.
Yeah. That's what I think a lot of people don't understand, who probably don't create anything or have a business.
Just like, oh, well, you got it. It's like, that's simple.
Yeah.
My life got to be probably 95% perfect for me to get it. It's really, really hard.
It's not something you could just put on autopilot. Like, we got our own personal jobs where you can do it in your sleep.
Right.
But this is your business. You care about it more, and also you just have to be an innovator.
Exactly.
And so there's a lot that comes into that.
Yeah, I agree for sure.
Yeah. So how big of a role have your friends played in all of your ventures that you've been doing? Friends and family. Let me say family too.
Ooh, they gonna be mad at me for this answer.
Oh God, I'm ready for it.
Okay, so when it comes to inspiring me, I really wouldn't say they do that much. When it comes to pushing me to keep going, yes, especially my friends, because my friends, they the family I chose. So they know like how I really, really feel about it.
Yeah.
They see me cry and be stressed and be broke and come up and go down and come up and go down. Whereas like your family, they just think I'm being dramatic. That's all
That's
my
true.
family ever think about me is, yo, you just so dramatic. You just so dramatic. I am. Don't get me wrong. I'm very, very overly dramatic.
Yeah.
But it's because I'm passionate.
Yeah.
They don't understand that. You know, they didn't grow up in that creative wave of life. They grew up in a corporate. So they don't really understand that my business could take me to places you couldn't even imagine. So when I know that and the stuff is not going right, it bothers me. So they just think, oh, you're being dramatic. This is not that serious anyway, but it is.
Yeah.
You know, so when it comes to inspiring, I would say they didn't really play that much of a role because they're not into what I'm into. Like for my family, my cousin, she's the only person that I could say inspires me. We do the same everything.
Okay.
Everything we do is the same. I
Okay.
started first. She's younger than me. I started first, and I never looked at her like she copying me. Never looked at her like that.
Yeah.
I always looked at her like, keep going. Like
Yeah.
if you make it, I know I'm gonna make it. If I
Yeah.
make it, I know you're gonna make it. I look at her and I learn from her a lot. Like she teaches me about like she helped me with my marketing.
Okay.
She helped me
That's what's
really,
up.
yeah, because she really studied it before she started her business.
That's good because marketing is tough.
It's hard.
I'm having a problem with that.
Oh my God, it's so
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
And when you market, you have to be consistent at doing it. And it's so hard. And she really is so fire at it.
Man.
Like she could host a class.
Okay.
I learned from her so much from marketing. So she definitely inspires me for that. But that's about it. My dad did kind of, but my dad is very weird when it comes to business. I feel like he, as a man, he already don't like makeup and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So me having the type of business, I don't think he takes it serious.
Mm.
So it's like I learned from him business aspect because he's into like real estate. So I learned from him on the business aspect,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like hard to pull from it when I can't apply it to my business.
That
You
makes
talking
about apply the real estate to your business?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like some things like far as us talking about taxes or like, you know, just getting your own stores, own properties and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And like numbers. Yeah. But
Yeah.
when it comes to like the businesses not being the same, I don't really think it's really hard for me to kind of pull from it when I feel like we not on the same page as far as my business. But I think those two people, my stepmom, she kind of does the same stuff too. She inspired me to do stuff like she really pushes me mostly. But yeah, I wouldn't say my family inspires me a lot.
Yeah.
I pull from certain stuff.
Yeah.
But they do push me. They do.
Okay.
My friends, they push me. My friends are all into different stuff. So they inspire me in everyday life, not when it comes to my business though. I think for me, when it comes to my business, I think mostly I inspire myself. I do have people I look up to that are like real good, like at what they do. Like, I look at Rihanna, of course.
Yeah.
She snapping with all of it.
100%.
She's doing her
1,000
thing.
actually.
She's killing the game off of, not even on the strength of just her being Rihanna, but like she's killing the game, period, with the entrepreneur stuff. Her, Sweetie is another person I look at as far as like the way that she gets brand deals. Like she's always getting brand deals. Her content is fire.
I respect the hustle too.
Yeah, she's really a hustler.
Yeah.
I think her name Milano de Rouge, or you know the brand Milano.
No.
She has like sweatshirts, and if you see it, you would know it's
Probably
her. But
so.
she's dope. Like she's really dope. Her, I'm a Barb, so I'm always look up to Nicki Minaj.
I remember that.
I'm a Barb, big Barb. But yeah, like even like the Aries, I love Ari, Jada. They're doing their thing. I like seeing people my age do their thing.
Yeah.
Like a few YouTubers I look up, I'm like, yeah, they on their stuff. They inspire me because, you know, I listen to their stories, listen to their podcasts, their interviews, and I'm like, all right, you was here too. Cool. That's the thing that I look for. that's reassurance. Like,
Yeah.
all right, you was down and bad too.
Yeah.
You was on the come up too. All right, cool. You ain't always been there.
You're not alone
Okay,
in your journey.
exactly.
Yeah.
That helps me because it's like I be feeling like, dang, why is this happening to me? Or, so
Feels
hearing other
impossible.
people's stories, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the reason why I brought up just friends is because, I watch a YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
And so I see that like a lot of your friends actually participate in that.
Yeah, they do.
Like y'all have like different things. It could just be, vlogs or
Mm-hmm.
what was that, making gingerbread houses.
Yeah,
And I'm like, man, like your people really love you and just,
yeah, they
look
do.
out for you. Yeah, because
They know how I feel about it. They really do. I'm really like,
I could tell.
it's bad.
That's one thing I was like,
It's my whole life.
yeah, like I was really inspired just by watching some of your travel videos. I remember when you went to Miami and then you're
Mm-hmm.
out just interviewing other people and
Yeah,
stuff like that. And it's just like,
thank you.
man, this girl's like out here just really doing it, even when she's on vacation in Miami. Was that your first time?
That was my first time going to Miami.
And you still on the job.
I loved it so much.
Really?
Yes.
How long were you there for?
Like a week.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
And I was with my mom.
Yeah, and her friends too,
Yeah,
right?
my friend, you saw that crazy. Y'all, please go watch that Miami vlog.
Yeah.
Not the recent one. It's the one before. I don't even think
You
I
had
posted.
two?
I don't think I posted that one. I was supposed to. I went to Miami again, like last year in September. But it was one I went to probably 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Watch those videos, y'all. It's so
Yeah.
funny. It is so funny.
Yeah, most definitely. I actually did enjoy that.
Yeah.
Like, you had me feeling like I was behind. I'm like, dang, I need to step up my game. Like, and this is what I'm solely just doing. And it's
Yeah.
just like you out here just traveling, just still doing it. And it's
Everything is content. That's I always tell my everything is content. Like,
yeah.
really, I need to be vlogging right now, but we're not gonna talk about that.
It's
But
okay.
everything is content.
It's okay. Nah, but yeah, that's real dope. I really like your channel and stuff like that.
Thank you.
And, everybody go check it out. You get a chance to just really know you.
Yeah.
There's lots of stuff you're real intimate about, just
Mhm.
answering questions. So I thought that was real dope. What was my next question? So just I guess when it comes to you, like one thing that I know that you kind of talked about was like relationships and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And so, we're just fresh off of Valentine's Day. So I guess, it's accurate to kind of just talk about that. I'm not gonna ask you about your
No, it's
relationship
fine.
status.
It's fine. It's fine.
But
I'm transparent. I don't really care. It's just be like, oh, okay.
but I guess how is it for you dating and also really just with you having work, with you having that hustle mentality? Are people that really able to understand that about you?
No,
Oh man.
it's hard. It's so hard.
Yeah.
I would say like I think my biggest thing for me dating is hard is because of Instagram. And I say that because I feel like I like to meet people in person. I really don't like Instagram because when I meet people on Instagram, they see me as a picture. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that people see me and be like, this is a person, this is a woman, this is somebody that I'm interested in. Whether if you interested, you just want to talk to me, you trying to do the thing, whatever it is. I don't think that people put that into perspective away from Instagram. I think that when they meet you on there, they always involve you with Instagram. I don't like that. It bothers me. So it's hard for me to talk to people when they see me on Instagram and they already have like a perception of me. And then when they meet me and they like, oh, this bitch like anime? Oh, this bitch is a nerd. Yes.
I see. I didn't even know.
She's a sci-fi nerd. Like, I'm really a nerd, y'all. Like, I like anime. I like all science fiction. We can sit down and watch all the Harry Potters. Like,
I just released that game too.
Yeah, we could play Sims. Like,
oh yeah, you into Sims?
We could play Mortal Kombat. I'm a nerd. I really, really am.
Yeah.
And you would think that guys would be like, oh, that's dope. But then they're like, oh, she actually got a brain. I can't, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't really like the dating part from Instagram. And the reason I'm bringing up Instagram is because that's like 80% of the world right now is virtual. I hate it. I hate it so much. But when it comes to dating, like when I meet people, I feel like I like that better. But if y'all didn't know, also I'm a bottle girl. I meet a lot of people in a club. That is the worst place you can meet people because when they see you in a club and then you're a bottle girl, you half naked, they already give
True.
you this the stereotype of a hoe
Mm.
off back. I get it so bad. And then when I'm like, oh no, nigga, you gotta take me outside. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not coming to your house. It's 5 a.m. I'm going home. I was just working for 12 hours.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it, I don't know. I just feel like I'm always expected to
'Cause you're
be a
into that
certain
night.
way or do
Yeah,
something.
they think you're into the nightlife,
Yeah,
but
and I'm
really
just
that's your
trying to,
job. That's
that's
not who
money for
you
me.
are. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And like, people don't understand. Don't get me wrong. They be out here. The girls, they be out here. But they be out here when they not bottle girls too. So it's
Yeah.
not the job. It's just it's easier when you in that job to be promiscuous, you know? So
Mm.
people don't look at it like just because you're a bottle girl don't mean you're a hoe. It's girls in corporate that I know and I'd be
Yep.
like, she go home with him too? Oh, okay. Like it's
Mhm.
really just the person. So dating for me is really, really hard. And even when I do meet people and they pass all those steps that I just talked about,
Mhm.
they get to a point where it's like, all right, I really like you. Like the last dude, I don't even want to say currently we talking because it's a long
The
story.
whole
But
situation.
even with him, he like we were talking one time and he was like, well, if we, make this official, I don't think I would want you to be a bottle girl no more.
Hmm.
And I was like, I could respect that. But are you gonna pay all my bills? That's what I asked him.
Yeah.
Because you can't ask me to stop making money to take care of myself.
And what was it about being a bottle girl? Was it what you were wearing, or was it just you working at night, or?
I think his biggest thing, and we've talked about it a few times.
Mhm.
His biggest thing was the men and just like the disrespect. I understand that because
Yeah.
I've experienced it.
Yeah.
But you also have to trust who you're dealing with. Like you have to know, like, all right, you going outside, you're not gonna let nobody put their hands on you inappropriately,
Yeah.
or you're not gonna be throwing your ass on nobody, or you got to know that that's not the person you're dealing with.
Yeah.
I feel like that understanding is there, but I don't think the security is.
Mm.
I feel like with me, you have to be a very secure man because not even just me being a bottle girl. Like, okay, the Instagram pictures, I have to
Mhm.
post content.
Mhm.
You being a YouTuber, you have to post what you're wearing. You have to post where you at. You have to post all that stuff because that's how you get brand deals.
Yeah.
You have to post you in your outfit, your bathing suit, that stuff that's gonna get you shares. Not just because, oh, I want to be seen.
Mhm.
This is one thing about me, I like a bag. I do. I like money. So if this is what I got to do to get the money, then that's what I'm gonna do. Only thing I would never do is sell my body or,
Yeah.
degrade myself. No.
Yeah.
If I don't feel comfortable doing anything, I won't do it. I've turned down stuff like people want me to promote like butt cream,
Butt
like
cream.
butt enhancing cream.
They have that?
Yes, they have. So be
Oh
careful.
my god.
But yeah, people wanted me to promote that. I was like, I don't know. It was weird to me, but I was thinking about it. But
Mhm.
then I'm like, then I'll have to be showing my ass all the time.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to do that. Like, it's there.
Yeah.
I have one, but I don't feel the need to show that. Like, if you go on my Instagram, yeah, I have pictures of me turned around, but mostly you're going to see my face.
Yeah.
Like, I like to show my face, like in my outfits and stuff. I don't want to just be showing my ass all the time. So that deal kind of was like, I don't know. It was a little weird.
Yeah. It's funny you mention Instagram because it brings up something I always said to other people, but I always say like Instagram is like the new catfish.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not necessarily just catfish. Well, I mean, it could be catfish with how you look, with the
Yeah,
filters and all
right.
that stuff.
Definitely with the filter.
But I'm just talking about how a person is perceived.
Mm-hmm.
You can really just paint this picture of, you're this type of person, but then, once you really get to know someone, completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I've seen that a couple times really in my dating life. It's just like, damn, like you really not who you showcase who you are with,
Yeah. It's a
all the,
facade.
yeah, just this mask. And I'm just like, man, like I had to come into a realization of just how people are. And, I personally feel that I showcase who I am.
Hmm.
Maybe not entirely. I probably don't always,
You gotta have
showcase.
some privacy. Right.
Yeah. And mainly the private things people, or the things that people keep private are probably, when you're down and out and all that
Hmm.
stuff. I can understand that. You're not really always going to know everything, but it's
Right.
just like, but really when it just comes down to the core, like that's who I am. And maybe I probably shouldn't even share as much. Well, no, I can't say that because I have to. This is what I do.
Right.
And really, me doing this podcast is open up even more because
Hmm.
I'm really just
Reserve.
not, well, I'm not even gonna say really reserved, but I'm more of a listener than a talker
Hmm.
sometimes. Um, and just yeah. There's things that I just keep private. I've been that way since a kid. So, but yeah. I agree with you when it comes to Instagram. I can only imagine how it is for y'all women, because us men, like, we really, most men don't take a lot of pictures.
Hmm.
It's becoming more, but it's not more of that aspect.
Yeah, y'all just look.
Yeah.
We're the women are Instagram and the men are
Y'all
the,
run
the
Instagram.
engagements.
That's true.
Y'all are the engagements. For sure. Thank you though.
We're the ones in the comments.
Thank you. Exactly.
That's true. That's
Thanks
true.
though.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
So yeah, so dating's really hard for you. Well,
It is.
let me ask you this too, because there's certain things that you brought up. But what's more important to you in a relationship? Would it be like time or money?
Both.
Why am I not surprised you said both?
Because I just feel like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a gold digger.
I know. You're for the bag.
Yeah.
You're a
I
hustler.
I grew up with men in my life that took care of me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even just like, oh, I need a nigga that got some money, but it's like, even as an adult right now, like me and my dad, we don't have the best relationship, but if I need my dad, like in a 911 emergency, I'm gonna just say that he gonna come through.
Yeah.
And that's all I could just respect. You know what I'm saying? Because I am his daughter, and why not?
Yeah.
So it's like, for me, dealing with a man, if I have to call my dad
Mm-hmm.
and I'm dealing with you, or my brothers and I'm dealing with you,
Yeah.
why are you here? Like, why are you here? Like, okay, yeah, we probably having sex. I don't need you to do that.
Mm.
No, yeah, you make me feel good,
Yeah.
but I can go drink wine at my girl's house and talk shit. I'll feel good. That's how we feel good. So it's not even just like what you can do for me financially. It's more so like the security. Like, am I safe with you? Am I okay with you?
Yeah.
If I'm going to be dealing with you, are you, and I decide to submit, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of men want you to submit, but why?
And what is submitting to you?
To me, submitting is like, because I'm gonna just speak for Black women. For us, we have very, like, we have like took in a big amount of masculine energy from the world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do that. Like, I don't think men understand, like, yeah, we're independent because we're adults.
Yeah.
We're not independent women because we don't need a man. Some women do think like that, but most women you talk to, we're independent because we're an adult. You have to be independent. As a man, you need your own car. You need your own crib. You need your own money. You need a job. You need all this, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
As a woman, you need that too, because people break up. So I can't just be like, okay, I'm waiting on a man to come take care of me. Like, no. We have kids. We have family, So I think that for me, it's more like, if I submit, I'm going to let you just take over. Like, it's your world. If this what you want to do, I got your back. I'm following.
Talking about like taking over like the bills, the rules, or
everything. Like, whatever you want to do, I'm just going to listen.
Well, I hate to bring up this point to dig in, but would you say like you submitting would be like you leaving the bottle life industry?
Yeah, I would do that.
That'd be submitting.
Yeah, it has to be the right person. Like,
Mm.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind doing that,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna do it. And then when I ask you for $20, you like, I don't got it. Or when I say, well, I need my hair done, well,
Mhm.
I gotta wait a week. No, because if I go to work tomorrow, I'm getting my hair done the next day.
Yeah.
So if you want me to do that, fine.
Yeah.
It can be arranged. I don't mind. I don't want to be a bottle girl. Even now, like, I don't want to do that.
Are there any things as a woman that you feel like make you feel uncomfortable when it comes to a man? Like, for instance, it could be like a certain job that he has, aside from drug dealing or anything like that.
Hmm.
Or I don't know, something that do you think certain men or men should submit in a certain manner?
Um, if going back to you saying a job, I think the only thing that I just could not deal with is a male stripper.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like, hey, do you? I know some they cool, like, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
That's too much. Male stripping is very different from women stripping. Like, I mean, it's really not, but it kind of is. Like, I don't know. It's just
I hear women are worse.
women are bad. Like, if you go to a male strip club,
Yeah.
the women is like groping you and touching you. Like, they trying to get it in on the floor. Like, men like to look and like be teased. Like, y'all like to be teased
Yeah.
and stuff. Women, they want it now. Like, they don't want you to
The
tease.
ovulating, is that what it is?
Yes.
That's when they come.
They're ovulating. So it's like they want it now. I can't do that. But
Yeah.
as far as anything else, that like my non-negotiables is what I call them.
There you go. Yeah, that's a better word for you. Non-negotiable.
I think I'm from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I've had my fair share of dipping and dabbling in certain things I shouldn't have. I'm gonna just say that. So I don't really judge nobody that's trying to get their money because, like I said, if I can't take over for you and cover that what you're doing financially, who am I to ask you to stop?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's selfish.
Yeah.
So I would never ask anybody to stop making their money to take care of them or their family or their kids. I would never do that because I know how it is. But I think when it comes to like dealing with the police nowadays, I don't want no parts because we've passed going to jail. We dying now.
Yeah.
Like we were before, but now it's crazy and it's okay now.
Yeah.
So when it comes to that, like me get my house raided, if we got kids,
Yeah.
we getting pulled over and being like followed.
That's
I
not
can't do
you
that.
secure. Yeah.
I can't do that
Wouldn't feel safe.
because I don't deal well with the police. I have my own story. So being back in situations like that as a woman and an adult, can't do it. So that would be my non-negotiable. I wouldn't be mad, like I wouldn't judge you, but that's just not. I'm cool.
Yeah. No, I
I'm not
agree
dealing
with
with that no more.
Yeah. Nobody wants to really just be looking behind their back
Yeah.
all the time.
I left Chicago because of that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like,
Especially
oh, I'm getting pulled over. I wonder why they pulling me over.
Yeah.
They coming from my family? Is it because of somebody else? Is it a dude I'm dating? And people don't know in Chicago that happens. Like, police have radar on everybody you know. So they'll harass. It's happened to me. They'll harass you just because of somebody else that's involved in something.
Yeah.
Like, you'll get to know the police officers because they pull you over so much.
I hear like the mobs tied into the Chicago police.
Oh, yes. They're the biggest mob there is. They're the biggest mob.
Yeah. That's crazy when I heard that.
Yeah, like they do crazy stuff. Like even if you get pulled over, like sometimes they'll pull someone over and they'll get in their car, take their drugs, take their money, and just beat the hell out of them. Don't take them to jail. Will beat the hell out of them.
Jeez.
Like,
that's intense.
And won't take them to jail. They just rob them, basically. They do that. They do.
Yeah. There's a lot of crooked people out here.
For real.
So I know just from talking to you that your dating style, you only talk to one person at one time, right?
I can't do multiple.
Yeah. I know you can't do multiple. So let me ask you this philosophy. Let me ask you this. Do you think, and not personally you, but do you think a person can be loved with two people at the same time?
Yes, because you know they're saying like what you want to do, somebody else will. Because of that, I feel like somebody could be like, a lot of men are not romantic and they don't have a clear understanding of what romance is.
Yeah.
They don't. And it's because and I'm all anytime I speak about men or women, I'm talking about black.
Yeah.
That's my experience.
Yeah.
All I know. So a lot of black men are taught to be tough. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, like, don't cry, don't be vulnerable, don't. You a man, be strong, feel nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So who taught y'all about romance? Nobody.
Well, I mean, it depends
You will
on your
hear
experience.
it, you'll see it.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that's why fathers are important, especially in a two-parent household. It's really important because if your parents are together, you'll see it.
Yeah.
You'll see, like, okay, because like my cousin, he grew up in a two-parent household. They've been married forever. He's so romantic, it drives me insane. And I'm just like, I was just telling him the other day, like, you in another relationship? Like, God, you can't stop. Like,
Oh.
he has it because he's seen it. He grew up with it.
Yeah.
A lot of men did not grow up with it. And even their fathers that are with their moms, they didn't grow up with it, so they're not romantic to their wives. And some women accept it because they want to stay with this man.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, no.
Yeah.
Like, I used to, don't get me wrong. My last, like, serious relationship, he was not romantic at all.
Mm-hmm.
At all, y'all. Like, when I say at all, and I would just be like,
what's the most romantic thing he ever did? Like, it was
nothing.
Nah.
Nothing. And I feel
like
so stupid.
No gifts, no birthday, no holiday.
Okay, so he's affectionate.
Like physical?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, want to lay on me and like want to hug and like do little kisses.
So he's real intimate.
He's real intimate.
Yeah.
And it don't always have to be sexual.
Yeah, of
but
course.
That's not romantic. Those are two different things. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, sex is not romantic. That's not romance.
It can be.
It can be. It can be very intimate and
yeah.
intense, and it can steer from romance. But everybody don't understand, like, the difference. Like, romance to me is like kind gestures. Like, oh, like, it's like they say it's the little things too. So that's really this stems from romance to me. So like I say something romantic that I think something romantic that somebody did was like one of my exes. I was having a really, really, really bad time. And he was just like, you know, I know you're going through a lot. I'm going to take you out to dinner. And then we're going to go get a room and we're going to chill, watch movies and, like, you know, vibe. To me, that was romantic because you're considering my feelings. You try to make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing something.
Real thoughtful.
It's real thoughtful. Like, that's sweet. I appreciate that. That's romantic to me. It don't always have to be, like, sexual, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, to me, that's romantic. Like, my ex, that never did nothing. I'm going to tell y'all this one time. So, and I used to tell him, like, I like dates. I do YouTube. I have a business for cosmetics. I'm a makeup artist. I like my hair to be done. So if that's for me and I like that, why wouldn't I want to do that and be around my man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that is really big for me, like dates and all that, and like me getting cute and then being around my man. Like that makes me feel so good. It makes me feel so good.
You know, one thing I learned about women recently that I never knew. I'm sorry to interrupt your whole story.
Go ahead.
But I never knew, like when you're with your girls and stuff like that, there's certain things that y'all wear around your girls that you won't wear around your man. And like reason being is like you'll have like a dress or something like that or a bodysuit. And so it's like you only gonna wear that around your female friends because when you got to go to the bathroom, you know, you need help and stuff like that. You can't really
do that with your man. And we go to the bathroom in cliques.
Yeah.
Can't go by yourself.
Yeah, with cliques too. With cliques as well. Yeah. So that's kind of one thing that just hanging around my female friends and stuff like that. I'm just like,
because men will say, well, you don't dress like that when you with me.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Because can you unzip me?
And it had to putting two and two together, just, you know, just having friends and stuff like that and just seeing that. So
y'all think a lot of stuff be about y'all and it has nothing to do with y'all. Y'all really do. Like, y'all think, oh, she doing that because she want to be seen. no, babe,
Yeah.
I can't do that with you. But if
Yeah.
like if we going to double date
Yeah.
and it's another girl there, hey babe, can you come to the bathroom with
Exactly.
me?
Exactly.
Help me.
Double
Now I
dates.
can get
Yeah.
sexy around you because I can have somebody strap me back up.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
And we don't have that mentality because we
Y'all don't
never
experience
faced
that.
that.
Y'all have pants and a shirt.
Simple as
Y'all
that.
don't have corsets
I
and
wish my homeboy would help
bodysuits.
me out. Go to the bathroom. Like, nah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even like to look at each other in the bathroom.
Nah.
It's weird.
Even talking.
Yeah.
Or we next to each other. It's like,
I'm under
don't
the
talk
stall
to
like,
me.
girl, what's what he was saying? Did
Yeah.
he say? Yeah, we're gonna talk.
Two different creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's kind of where like the romance aspect comes in.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes, like even with, some of my friends, I think it's important for us men to really encourage romance,
Mm-hmm.
to really just kind of put that out like, hey, did you do this? This is
Right.
coming up. It was like, hey, this would be a good idea. What about this? And a lot of us, especially in the younger age, teenager, you know what? I feel like teenagers do it more than like
Yeah,
in your
they do.
20s.
Now
But
teenagers is because
yeah, well,
they
yeah,
mostly do it for the likes and views and all that.
that's true too.
Because when you go big, it goes viral.
Yeah.
But it's still being done. So like, can you really be mad?
Yeah, in a sense, because
Because
it's
your
not
intention is
genuine.
not genuine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not genuine.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's just like, just be real and just
Yeah.
don't don't do things just for a certain outcome. Do it for
Mm-hmm.
your love. Like, yeah, I know you have your businesses. You do want a certain outcome. But at the end of the day, it's just like you've been doing this for free before you even thought about it. You had a
Right.
passion for it.
Exactly.
Same with me.
Before I
Vice
seen a
versa.
dollar.
Yeah, exactly. And so like that's what's gonna keep you going.
Mm-hmm.
You doing stuff for likes is not gonna keep your relationship.
Right.
It's not. Like I've seen that. Like, and
Because
it's
people will like your stuff, then send it to their friend. Like, girl, you see this?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then it's a whole nother thing.
No,
But
I definitely agree.
yeah, but also one thing I didn't mention, I'm about your is it your makeup line? No, your cosmetic line.
Mm-hmm.
Your cosmetic line is called Raw Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I liked that name because I remember when I first met you, I just like one of the feelings I got is like, man, this girl's so raw. And what I mean by raw is just like real, authentic. You not harsh or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
People kind of have that misconception about raw. But what made you come up with your name with Raw Beauty?
Well, first my name was called Mo Extended. That was the first name I ever had because
Okay.
I wanted to be an extension of myself. But Mo is not my real name. It's not my real name at all. It's just
Yeah, I was
a
gonna ask
name
you
that I
about that.
got from my family, like the neighborhood and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad was like, why you want to name your business that? Like, make it more about you,
Mm-hmm.
That's your nickname, but like, that's not you. So like, why don't you name it like Raw Beauty or something? And I was like, I love that. I love that. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep it. But my name, that's my name. My initials are
Oh, your
R-A-W.
initials. Oh, wow. That's dope.
Yeah,
I
those are
didn't
my
even think
initials.
about that. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Wall's your last name. Damn, that's pretty cool.
Thanks.
I like the way
Everybody always be like, wait, that's your name? I'm like, yes, my initials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was just
No,
the raw, just that.
that's just my name. My beauty.
But it works hand in hand.
Yeah, it's I love my name because I can brand it off of anything. Like
Yeah.
anything I come out, like how Rihanna does her Fenty, whatever.
Yeah.
That's basically what I've done. Like
Yeah.
my Raw Beauty, Raw Extensions, Raw Beats. Because my Instagram name for my makeup page is Mo on a Beat. I just
Okay.
never changed it. But when you go on like my booking link, it says Raw Beats. So
Okay.
I feel like it just goes with anything, which is why I really like it.
And what can people expect out of like the extension out of you when it comes to your makeup, your hair, your accessories, and your YouTube? Like, what are they getting out of? What are they getting from you that they can't get from somebody else?
I think that for me, my passion is very different
Okay.
because, like you said, I've been doing this before I seen a dollar, before I even thought of like making a business out of it.
Mm-hmm.
This is just something that I really love. So when I do it, I'm serious, and when I'm doing your makeup, I'm trying to do it so I can make you as happy as possible. Like it's more so about making other people happy because I do like to help people and I really do. I love helping people. I love doing stuff and seeing somebody like face light up and be like, wow, thank you. I love
Yeah.
doing that. Helping people and seeing people happy, just it do something different for me. It's not really about the money, or it's not about the business aspect. I have a business because I have to, you
Yeah.
know? That's the simplest way I can put it. I have to have a business
Mhm.
behind this. But I'm just real genuine. I feel like nowadays people do stuff for likes, or they have bad attitudes, or they doing it because they know they can and they make some money off of it.
Yeah.
With me, I'm gonna be doing this tie dye. So like even when that person is like, I don't want to do this no more, I don't care about it, I'm never gonna have that feeling.
Yeah.
So anytime I do anything, it's 100%. I will tell anybody, if I'm not gonna put my 100% effort into it, I'm not doing it. Like I will refuse to do it because my 100% is so different
Yeah.
that me not doing something 100%, I can see it.
Mm.
So if I'm looking at it and I'm like, nah, bro, delete that.
Yeah.
Nah, don't post that. Or nah, we not pushing that out. Like
Yeah.
I refuse to put out something halfway. I don't feel like, why? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
You
You
know?
put out a lot of stuff too. Like just YouTube videos from what I've seen, and I don't know too much about the products. I didn't go into that.
Mm.
That's
You
not for
know,
me.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
That's not for me. But I mean, I'm like, hey, I recommend.
Hmm.
That's what one thing that I do, because I see it looks nice, but
Thank you.
I don't dive too much into it. So has there been any like big projects like you've done for like, the makeup business or anything like that?
Yeah. I think the biggest thing that I ever did for makeup, when I lived like in Nashville area,
Mm-hmm.
I was doing makeup with this woman named Tima, and she was real dope. And she was like, hey, I need a makeup team,
Mm-hmm.
hair and makeup. I got booked for a fashion show, and I need y'all to come with me. It's
That's
in a
dope.
Pigeon Forest,
Yeah.
Tennessee. Pigeon Forest, Tennessee always has conventions, all type of stuff. It's so much. It's kind of like Wisconsin Dells.
Never heard of either one of
You never heard of Wisconsin Dells?
them. Mm-mm.
What?
Don't
Oh
shoot me.
my God.
What is that?
Wisconsin Dells is like, dang, I don't even know how to describe it. Y'all really don't have nothing out here like that.
Mm-mm.
So,
We're not that type of city.
damn. You
I'm gonna look it up though.
yeah, it's kind of like just so many, like a street full of amusement parks, museums,
Oh yeah.
and it's like a long street. Like you got 30 water parks, 50 arcades, just nothing but like attractions, and like on one street. The
Wow.
whole street, hotels.
And this is in Nashville?
It's in Pigeon Forge,
Oh, Pigeon
Tennessee,
Forge.
and Wisconsin Dells.
Okay.
They have so many crazy things like was it is it Wrigley's, believe it or not, or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
They have
yeah.
those. It's so much. You can photo shoots. Like you should go. It's really for families. Like I got a
Yeah,
lot of families
yeah.
there because it's so much. But yes, so she was telling me that she needed a team to go there. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, what's the pay and like who is it for?
Mm-hmm.
And she told me that this lady that used to be on America's Next Top Model, it was her event. And I was like, what? I used to watch America's Next Top Model growing up.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah. And she showed me the lady, and I remembered her.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so we finna be doing makeup for her? She was like, yeah.
Damn.
I got there. This was the first time, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I was just so excited. I didn't know what I was walking into. I drove 4 hours to get there by myself. I got there, got to a hotel or whatever, and I paid for the hotel $500. Didn't even know what I was walking into. I just was excited.
For one night?
It was two or
Oh.
3 nights.
Okay.
So, which is cheap actually for what was going on.
Yeah. It was a good event.
And I stayed at a decent hotel. So I get there, get to the convention. It's this big hotel, a huge convention room,
Mm-hmm.
runways, people over here shooting commercials. It was crazy.
Dang.
And then I get there and I see all these little white kids running around. And I'm like, we doing their makeup? I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I've never done white people's makeup. Caucasian, I'm sorry. I don't know if that's rude.
Yeah.
But I've never done white people's makeup, and I've never done kids makeup. I don't know how to do kids makeup. Like,
Yeah.
what do? I'm not putting no makeup on my sisters. So I don't even know how to go about this. My first day, y'all, a mess. It was so bad. I wanted to cry. Like, oh, it was so bad. But I did probably like 30 faces and made like $50 to $100 off of every single face.
Wow.
I
How
would
long does
make.
the face take?
At first, it was taking me a while, and the longer you take, it slows down your money because they gonna sit down regardless. They don't care who it is. They just gonna sit
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
So I was taking a long time because I just didn't know what to do. Like
Yeah.
I've never done runway makeup, never done kids makeup.
Were you
I
using
never
your
did
own
another.
makeup? Or?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So I was wasting makeup. Never did
different
like
shades.
different ethnicity.
Yeah.
I didn't even have enough makeup for them. So I'm like, okay,
That's one
I
thing
got
I do know
done
about
late.
makeup.
Yeah, I got done so late that the stores was closed. I'm like, okay, I gotta go get supplies. I stayed up all night studying runway makeup, studying Victoria Henley, studying kids makeup, studying
Yeah.
pageants, studying like just studying all night because we had to come back next day for the
Yeah.
actual show.
Yeah.
First day was commercials and headshots. The next day was a show. I was not about to ruin nothing. I had moms like standing over me, and I'm like, I was scared.
Yeah,
So
that's nerve-wracking.
the next day, I'm like, all right, I'm finna do it like this. I'm finna go to ran to the store early in the morning, got different shades, got everything. I made $1,000 the next day.
Whew, some good money.
$1,000 in one day.
That's some good money.
And that was not even counting that day before that. I probably walked
Yeah.
away with like $600 before that.
Damn, that's,
$1,000.
that's a good experience.
And I did it again. I hate that I left Tennessee because of that. Because they still be asking me to come back.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking about just flying in and
Why not?
why
It'd be worth
not?
your while. Quick
Hey,
money.
yeah, and then I've built relationships, you know.
Mm-hmm.
People, they like those girls, they real models, you know. They have
Yeah.
pageants, they do stuff, so they still like reach out like, are you gonna be in town for this? Like I have reoccurring customers, you know.
Mhm.
They want to fly me out of town because they have a big show. They need this makeup artist, you know.
Yeah.
So it really opened up many doors for me.
I can understand
It
that
really
too.
did.
Once you pick somebody, it's just like you know
You
what
want
you're
to
getting.
exactly.
Yeah, and you trust.
Already know their face.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna take long because I already know like what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that was the biggest thing. The biggest thing.
Yeah.
That trip I went to Miami, I did a show before that. I had my money for Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I went and did a 3-day show before I went to Miami. So I was in Pigeon Forge. Then the next day I went to Miami. I did not touch any money from what I had saved up for Miami. All my money came from that, and I still had money left over.
Dang.
The Uber robbed me and everything in Miami. I was lost. The Uber stole my money out of my wallet, and I still had some money left from it.
What?
I left my wallet in his car, and he did not want to bring my wallet back.
Oh.
So he was gonna bring it back, or I was gonna find him.
Yeah.
Cause I told
Yeah,
Uber,
you
I'm
work
like,
for
I ain't gonna lie to
Uber,
y'all.
yeah.
Y'all better find him before I do.
Dang.
Cause I needed my ID to get back on the plane.
Yeah, yeah, you
I
ain't
was just
lying.
like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I need that.
Wow.
But he gave my wallet back and took all my money. He like pulled up, threw the wallet out, and then drove off.
A little bitch.
It was so crazy, but
Yeah, damn, that sucks.
I know.
Like, the only worst thing that happened to me like that is like I left my phone in the taxi cab, and I felt like I was losing my life. But my wallet, phew.
Cars,
took
everything.
your money. Oh,
I was
yeah,
blue.
that's dangerous. Yeah, I wish we had something like that in here in Houston. Hopefully, since it's becoming more of a tourist city,
Yeah,
they
more
would,
stuff.
they would think about doing some stuff like that. But this
I need
is,
them too because I need some money.
yeah, it's gonna come. It's gonna come. But yeah, we're getting close to the time. So, you mind, or do you want to kind of give out your information? You know, your
Oh, yeah.
IG, all that.
So y'all follow my YouTube. Really, that's the biggest thing. Y'all please subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yes.
I'm probably 400 something away from being monetized. So that is a goal that I'm gonna reach this year, and y'all can help me. My YouTube name is Rena Moe. It's RenaMoe. Just subscribe. I got some good content coming. I do a lot of everything, really. Just more so like my own little TV show. That's just how I do it. One day it's this, one day it's that. I'm gonna have playlists coming soon, so all my, it'll be organized. You can look at the interviews, look at the vlogs, look at the reviews, everything. If you're in Houston and you need makeup artists, my Instagram name is Mo on the Beat, no spaces. Book an appointment, DM me, let me know you see me on here. I'll give you a discount. And my personal Instagram is Rena, RENA_Mo. Follow me on there, and then everything else is in my bio. So yeah,
Got your link tree. Yeah.
I have a link. No, I don't have a link tree, but I at my like other businesses.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
I think I need to get a link tree. I've been told I should.
Yeah, it just makes it easier for the
Yeah.
people. That's what I was told as well, and I was like, you know what, it makes sense
Mm-hmm.
because anytime somebody's like, hey, what type of work do you have? I'm like, here's just my link tree.
Yeah.
It has the podcast on the audio, Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube, however you want it, just simple as that.
Yeah.
One website.
I'm probably gonna do that tonight.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Yeah.
But thank you for coming. I really
Appreciate it.
appreciate you coming because it's been a while since I recorded, and so I'm very appreciative of you coming.
Yeah, we finna get you back up and rolling. I'm gonna send some people that you can interview.
Hey, look, I'm here for it. I'm here.
I love to see a black man win, you know?
Man, look, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye.